everyone, it's me, Matt, the Storytime Guy. We're going to be doing an episode of Serling City, the house. This episode is going to be with my favorite Dan, my favorite David. If you guys want to introduce yourselves.
Go ahead, Dan.
Okay. Well, I have no idea what I'm doing, so this is going to be interesting. But my character's name is James, and obviously I go by Dinosaur on the Discord. So.
You, David?
And I am Real David Grace here on Prototopics, and today I will be playing Donato, the tiger, for Xena.
Donato. All right, so in case it wasn't aware, so I have given the one prompt that they are like petty criminals. That is their one prompt. That was where they got their names from. So with that out of the way, with you guys ready, for those of you that don't know, Serling City is this kind of Twilight Zone inspired Lovecrafty and a little bit of fairy tales, a little bit of folk tales all together to create this thriller, almost horror, sometimes a lot of horror, and we always have fun. And this is just going to be the one and only episode of this. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's do it. James, and what was your name? Delgado?
Oh, my name is Donato, but people
Donato.
call me the tiger, Fazzini.
I'm not going to...
He's more of a pizza. It's more of a pizza.
All right, so as you guys are waiting outside, you're smoking cigarettes outside of a billiard, kind of well, not billiard office, like a billiard kind of bar.
The club.
Yeah, the club. This guy walks up to you with an envelope, and he kind of looks at you and he goes, "James, Donato."
Hey,
Yeah.
how you doing?
So I got some business for you, and he kind of like looks the other way as he kind of hands it to you forward with the envelope. And he hands it to you, James.
All right. I'm gonna take it from him, but try to be discreet.
And he goes, he looks around, make sure no one's looking around. He sparks. You guys got a light? You guys got a light for me? And he kind of pulls a cigarette forward.
Yeah,
No,
I got
don't
you.
you have that? Yeah, you have that fancy one you like to use.
Well, this is my fancy one.
And so he leans forward, and you kind of light it for me. And as you're lighting it for him, he kind of uses that to muffle his mouth, and he's like, "There's a pickup over on 32nd Street in Maine. You need to get inside the house, pick up what's needed, and get out. Make sure no one sees you." All right, fellas, thanks for the light. And he turns around.
Yeah,
and
no
walks
problem.
away.
No problem.
So as where you guys are, you can take a cab, or you can walk there, or you can drive. I'm sure one or both of you have a car. It's your choice. But what are you going to do? It's important how you get there.
We take the expense, use a cab, or we be more discreet?
I'm gonna hail a cab, because
All right.
I know a lot of cab drivers around here, so I'm just
While he's
gonna
doing
step out into the street and just wave until one passes and stops.
Please roll a luck.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna check the note.
I rolled a 9.
You roll a 9. As you kind of wave, a taxi cab pulls up to you, and it's one guy that you know is a little bit of a narc. He's known to squeal on people if he doesn't get the right price.
Hey, how you doing?
He goes, "Hey, what's up, friend? How's it going? What are you doing out here on this beautiful night? You need to go somewhere. Where you going? Tell me. Come on, tell me. Where you
We're
going?
just
Doing anything fun?
we're just hitting the road. We got a thing we gotta do. See a guy about a thing. You know how it is.
He goes, yeah, of course. Hop on in. And he sees are you like trying to conceal the envelope, or you're just trying to open it and read it right now?
I was gonna read it while he's trying to hail him, so hopefully he's discreetly
You've done it before.
again.
You've done it. Okay, so we'll say that before you hit the cab, you open the envelope. And on the envelope, it's very distinct as typewriter. It says that there is a treasure hidden in this house, that there is a code on it. Get what you can and get out as quickly as possible. You'll be rewarded a percentage of whatever total gold you get out of that state. And then on it is the code written at the bottom.
Okay.
Anything good there, James?
It'll be of some use. We could be useful once we get inside.
So once you guys get inside the cab, I'm assuming you put the envelope away, you start driving towards it, you go 30 second. You're going to have them drop you off right out front?
Nah, back around 2 blocks away.
Okay, so you drive about 2 blocks away. You get out and he goes, and it's like an abandoned kind of apartment. He goes, "You guys getting out here?"
Yeah, you know, the guy's up there on the 3rd floor.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, you know Frankie?
Alright. Roll a charisma for me.
Oh, please be good. It's not. It's a 7.
He goes, "No, I don't know a Frankie. Who's Frankie?"
Well, he was best friends with my younger brother.
I know you had a younger brother.
I do, yeah, I had a younger brother.
Are you lying or are you telling the truth?
I'm gonna roll deception.
Yeah, roll a
Or charisma.
roll a charisma check, please.
19 on the die, so that's 20.
Yeah, so he goes, he kind of feels guilty that he didn't know you had a brother. And he's like, "Oh yeah, you had a brother. I'm so sorry. Why didn't I know you had a brother? Of course, man. This is
Well,
no.
no.
And what was the name you said earlier? Johnny?
Frankie.
Frankie's like, "Yeah, oh, and Frankie, of course I know Frankie. Of course, yeah. Let me get out of here, guys. Tell Frankie I said hey. Tell him his mother said hi."
I would
And he
let him
kinda
know, but
speeds
he's
off.
dead, but alright.
He's
he
off
speeds
extra quickly.
off.
Yeah, he's like, he's dead. He goes, you kind of feel like gas just take off. He almost skids out. So as you guys kind of walk towards the building, it's mostly abandoned area. And you get to this house, it almost looks like a caricature haunted house. There's cobwebs, metal framing outside. It looks very old, unkept. Doesn't look like anyone's actually been to this, but it's a pretty big building, admittingly. It's a large, almost mansion-sized building. What do you do?
All right. Well, instructions say we gotta be quick about this. So.
Yeah. What do you think, James? Do we go in through a window? Do we climb up like one of the higher floors? Does it say where to go in from?
Didn't give me the details. Do you see anything open? Easy to open, maybe?
We look around for a
Yeah.
breach.
Yeah, everything. It just looks like a regular house, so you wouldn't check. Are you going to try to open doors or anything, or windows?
Well, I'm just looking from a distance.
Yeah, looking to
From
see
a
if one's
distance, it looks like an abandoned house.
Okay.
like broken windows abandoned, or
Broken windows, doors, everything it looks all broken, shattered. Anything that's glass is almost gone. I don't know if spray painting existed in the 1950s, but if it did, it would be spray painted on. And you also notice, everyone roll a dexterity check for me, please, or wisdom, whichever you can.
Or wisdom.
Or wisdom.
yeah.
Oh, so that's a 12.
The 10.
Okay, so the grass is kind of high, but in the grass you can kind of like hear movements of something, nothing big or anything, but you definitely tell that there's some kind of possums, raccoons, rats, or something in the tall grass, but you don't really see where they're coming from.
Seems like this place has rats.
I hate rats.
Careful where
Especially-
we step.
Yeah. It's never good to step in a rat's nest.
So
Both of you, please roll a luck for me.
17 on the die. I think
That's
that's
12.
an 18.
straight 12.
Okay, so both of you, as you're stepping, you kind of see that there's like creatures and long tails of things that look way too long to be a rat's tail, but they look like a rat's tail, kind of scurrying around your feet through the tall grass. But you managed to not step on any of them.
Jiminy Christmas! What the heck is that?
I've never seen that before.
Oh, and to be clear, you both have a revolver. Each of you has 6 bullets. Okay, I'll say you guys got an ice pick or a dagger, whatever you have, or a baton, and so whatever melee weapon you want, and
I have a
6 pistol.
blackjack. You know what a
Yeah,
black
exactly.
like in the Thief video games,
Yeah.
you know?
Just a nice knife.
Non-lethal damage.
Yeah. So, all right. So, as you guys are walking towards closer to this door, you see a car drive by, very slowly with the headlights on. What do you wish to do before it gets too close?
Is there any bushes nearby?
There's tall grass, but it's about like it's like knee high. So if you wanted to hide in it, you'd have to get on your stomach.
Is that the best vantage point to hide from?
That's the only one. There's a tree that you can maybe hide behind if you're sneaky.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll. Donato's just gonna roll under those the bush there.
Dive into the so there's tall
Right.
grass all as far as the eye can see. It's a very large, like 50-foot lawn. The sidewalk of the porch, like front way to get there, is overgrown. Everything, just lots of tall grass. And there's kind of like a metal fence in front too, so you can dive into the tall grass. But it's
Yeah, I guess I'll do that too. Seeing him go in there.
Right.
okay. So the car will drive by, and it slows down when it sees you, and then it stops. Now,
Does it see us?
it does. He does not see you. So a guy gets out of the car, and he steps out onto the sidewalk. Hey, is anybody there?
I'm going to stealthily draw my pistol and just make sure that it's cocked, and I'm gonna sit and wait just in case. But do we recognize that voice?
No. As far as you don't, he is an old man, and he's just
Like how
Yeah.
old?
like 70s. He's old.
Ooh.
He's white. He's a very white, silvery, facial hair. He's an old man. Got a bunch of keys on him.
Does he got a cane?
Doesn't have a cane.
I'm gonna put the gun away, and I'm gonna hold up the blackjack instead.
He
was
takes a
gonna say
few
he's
more
no knife.
steps. He takes a few more steps closer to the gate. Did you guys? Let's see. Since you didn't say either way, there was a gate at the front. Would you guys have closed it? I'll give you that opportunity to say for yourself. Would you have closed it?
Maybe not shut all the way, but maybe tried to like kick it so it's not wide open.
I
Okay, well,
definitely
let's-
didn't touch it.
Okay. He's
Let's
not
leave
gonna
it.
remember. So he goes. Did I leave this gate open or? Huh. So he kind of lifts the thing up and puts the gate kind of latch back together, and he kind of sits there and he goes, "If there's any kids or hooligans about, this is private property. I strongly encourage you not to intercede on this property. It's an abandoned building. It's what do you call that when something's like desolate? It's like dangerous. What do they call that? A building's
I
Abandoned?
can't. Oh no,
Hey,
there's
like a word for it. Yeah. Anyways, it says that the building is like, don't tread on it. Don't go to it. It's dangerous. If you're there, if you're hiding in the tall bushes, please just get out. You're not in trouble, and you just don't
You're
go into that
loitering.
building.
You could be loitering.
No, not
if
loitering. It's a specific thing. Like it's like abandoned. It's like a house when a house is abandoned.
someone will get in the comments.
Chat's figured it out already. All right, so he's calling for us to come out. I'm going to. Can I look around and see if there's any rocks nearby me, like stones?
Yeah, there's
like-
rocks on the ground. And as you're doing that, please both of you roll a Constitution check.
That's a 6.
11.
Oh, okay. So, James, a bunch of rats seem to like scurry past you, and they kind of crawl over you guys and everything. And so, David, I give your character two options. You can stand up and reveal yourself, or you can take some damage. It's your choice. And you can take sanity
I'm
or
gonna
physical. It's your choice.
I'm
You
gonna
can take-
stand,
Okay.
even if
So
that
as you
reveals me.
Yeah, so as you stand up, because rats just ran over you, big old, like bigger than big raccoons. You ever seen a big raccoon?
It's the wharf
These are-
rats from Princess Bride.
Like these make New York rats look small. That's how big these suckers are.
Those are some big ass
Big
rats.
old sucker, yeah, big old
It's of
suckers.
unusual
They
size
run
for
over
sure.
you. Yeah, James, you just cover your eyes and then you're just like no. But yeah, Tyga, you jump up and the old man kind of sees you and he goes, huh, "I knew there was something there. You can't be here, sir."
Hey, no, sorry. I just got lost. You maybe help me find my way, old timer.
He goes, yeah, come on. And he kind of waves you over. He goes, "Get out of there. That's dangerous. There's rats and..."
Yeah, what is up with these rats? I hate rats.
As you say that, he goes, "Those rats? How many rats?"
Would I have gotten a count of how many rats?
You could use your best. You wouldn't have.
I don't know, like 8 or 9, these big rats. Look at them, made a mess of me here.
He goes, "The rats are back."
All I was doing was reaching down. I thought I dropped my pocket watch. And then I seem to have fallen over and those rats trampled me. Big rats, bigger than a New York City rat.
As you say rats, he seems to break. Something in him makes him feel very uncomfortable. And he goes, "The rats. The rats." And he touches his face where you can see there's a bite mark of something in his cheek. And he kind of stares off to the night and just, "The rats. The rats."
I'd look over to see where James is.
I'm still tucked down.
Do I know where James is, or like?
Yeah, you guys are right next to each other. Yeah.
Oh, all right. I just like look over. Is he looking back this way?
As he says that, he looks and he goes, "You're on your own." And then he gets into the car and drives off.
Excuse me. Wait, pal, buddy, hey.
Roll a charisma to see if you can stop him.
8's not gonna do it, is it?
No. He gets into the car and he drives off.
Yeah, you old timer. If I see you again.
Yeah, so he, as you say that, you go inside, or I'm assuming you guys venture forth?
Yeah, once he's gone, I'll get up and cautiously and yeah.
Yeah, so you guys go forward, and at that point you hear the door begin to like rattle a little bit. As you're close, you can kind of see that the front door isn't actually locked. It's kind of like rattling with the wind.
Front door's open. Should we use it?
Yeah, we might as well just get this job done. I open the door.
Yeah, so as you guys open the door, there's nothing there. You guys kind of go forward, and there's kind of everything looks dusty. Please roll a dexterity or wisdom, one of the two, or luck if you're so inclined.
Nat 20.
All right, what are you doing?
I mean, I'm just opening the door and stepping right inside.
So the first thing you see, you immediately something catches your eye. Everything in this house is dusty, it's worn, it's disgusting. But one of the doors down the hall seems to be different. The knob seems to be clean off sheer use. That dust can't collect it because something seems to constantly be touching it. And you can see there's kind of scratches on the ground where the door is. The door is not better taken care of, but it's in more use than anything else.
Okay. I'm just gonna walk through. Not really.
15,
I'm a little.
by the way.
Okay, yeah, so you see it.
Okay.
You see this door that it stands out more than anything else.
Okay.
All right, do you open the door and do you go slowly? How do you get there?
I go over and I just open the door.
All right, so as you open the door, another door, like a metal door, is right behind it, and there's a lock on it. Requires 4 digits.
Ah, damn.
What's the problem?
I don't know. We need digits. There's a code on this door.
Well, the note has a code in it.
Oh,
And
it does?
Yeah.
So as you do it, is 4129 is the code on the note.
So I'll say that to him.
Yeah. So you say that to him, and do you check it, see if the lock works?
Yes.
It works. The metal door kind of swings open, and it leads to this stairwell where there is like electricity, but it's very faint. It looks like the light bulbs haven't been replaced. They're kind of dying, flickering, and it shows this room of so much alcohol during the Prohibition. Like, this was clearly a nest egg for something. Just expensive old whiskey, hundreds of bottles, still intact. You can kind of see that someone's been taking, like, row by row, column by column as time has gone on. But there's still, as far as the eye can see, there's thousands of bottles of whiskey and Hennessy and all these expensive drinks down there.
Hot dog.
Think we could grab some of these on our way out as a bonus?
I'm gonna grab some now. I think I got pockets here that need stuffing.
Okay, so as you guys, so how much? How do you grab them? Just give me the explanation on this. How are you gonna grab them?
I'm going to look for the like mid-range sized bottles, but like I would imagine that Donato knows his way around a liquor store. So
All right.
definitely looking to see like what's small in size that I could stuff in pockets, but like also that's high range.
Back then, usually it was all just bottles. It was all the same size bottles, so
Right.
you know it's. So how are you gonna just stuff your pockets with as much alcohol as you can?
That's well, I got, you know, I'm wearing cargo pants because they were in style then, and also he's white. But anyway, I'm gonna put them in my big cargo pants pockets.
Okay.
So
as you guys are doing that, please roll a dexterity or a willpower or luck.
All right. I'll give you a
Nat 20, so it's a 22.
Oh,
Okay.
18.
For dexterity, you guys doesn't matter. You guys were just rolling for rolling. All right. So
Dexterity. I was
okay.
doing
So
but-
as you guys are doing this, it's dead of night. All you hear is kind of creaking every once and then, and you hear a car pull up, and another car pull up, and another car pull up, and another car pull up.
Jiminy Christmas. There must be
And
on.
you hear at least 15 cars park on the sidewalk outside. And there was a lot of voices, probably about 40 of them.
Sounds like I might want to take cover.
I'm going to drop down, take cover, and put a pistol on the door that we came in. Is there another door in and out or out of here? On the other
You
side?
can look for one. You can look for one.
Oh, well, then I'll take,
do it.
Yeah, I'll take my turn doing that then. But like now, gun is drawn, and I'm like looking for a way out or something.
I'm gonna get my knife
James, what are
ready.
you doing?
I'm getting my knife ready and looking for another door.
Okay. Both of you, so as you are looking for another door, give me an intelligence check, please.
Intelligence. That's a net
5.
1.
I got a 5.
So as you guys are looking around, you're kind of turned around. There's a lot of footsteps above your head on the floorboards. And David, you dropped one of the bottles onto the ground.
Damn it.
And the footsteps immediately just stop once they hear that bottle breaking, and they go, "Do you hear that?" "I heard it, boss. I heard it." "You think someone's down there right now?" Only one way to find out." You hear, "Men, check it out," and you hear dozens of footsteps start filing down.
James, we gotta get out of here now.
I don't see a way out.
I don't see a way out either.
That's not the way we came in.
Oh, Jiminy Christmas. I hate when they get sent on jobs like this. Oh, no.
Is there like anything to take cover under? Like,
So
Kinda like-
it's a very dark. It's a bunch of, so it would be about 5 rows and a bunch of columns. Think of like a giant grocery store, but underground, and very dark, very, 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 very dimly lit. There is another exit. You guys just haven't found it.
Mhm.
Having said that, it is a very big place, so it's your choice. You can try to hide. You could try to fight. There's about 40 of them. Or you could try to find the other exit. It's your choice. What do you guys want to do?
I would try to hide or find a way out. I'm leaning that way. Obviously, kind of leaning towards finding a way out, but I did not do so well on that intelligence check. So
Okay. So, both of you, please roll another intelligence check, please. Condemned, by the way. That's the name of what a house is when it's not supposed to be entered. Condemned.
yeah, condemned. There we go. I got a 10.
Tiger?
I got a 2.
All right, so as you guys keep looking, you can't seem to find anything. You're almost half convinced there is no exit out of here. And as you guys keep looking, you kind of see there's a bunch of pipes on the sides and on the ceilings of everything, and some of them are chewed through.
Big
And
pipes?
it's a, huh?
Big pipes that like a person could
bigger
fit
pipes.
into?
Yes.
Like
Not people could fit into,
okay,
but like large animals.
big
could fit into.
creatures.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So as you guys are, you guys kind of find your way towards the back. Let's see what happens. Okay. One of the guys immediately finds the broken bottle on the ground. And he takes out his gun, unsure of who left it. And he goes, "Boss!" And he kind of all stops. And he goes, "We found a broken bottle, but I don't know if it was the rats or something else." And he goes, "Any bottles missing?"
How many guys are down here?
They're still filing in, but there's already about 10 in here. Jesus. He shouts back to boss. I don't know, boss. You're gonna have to give me a sec to count them. Give me a second.
All right, and are James and I we're like together next to each other?
I'm assuming nearby enough.
Yeah. All right, James. Well, listen. Here's the deal. I'm gonna do something really stupid.
Let's do stupid.
It was nice taking the car ride over here.
And with that, I'm just gonna pop open the nearest bottle and shoot it back like way too much. And with that, I'm gonna step out. So what do you need me to do?
So, as you are chug that bottle and you pound it and your heart's racing, you hear in the distance behind you. So they came from one end. The stairs. You guys are running towards the back. There's about 100 feet or so, and where all the pipes seem to be leading to. And it came from where you guys are end. You're that end.
Oh, so the opposite side from the guy.
I don't like rats. I don't like rats.
And I'm gonna state there are 4 rows, so 4 columns for where to send, and then every about 10 feet you can like switch between the two. So, tell me, which rows are you gonna stand in? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
Ooh. 3.
4. So he's in 3. I'm in 4.
Okay.
Rolled for it because I had no idea.
So, as you guys are standing there, David, you see in front of you. So James is behind you, so to speak. He's kind of to your right of you, but on the opposite end of it, what would be the second row, you see a bunch of rats storming. I'm talking dozens, if not 100 rats, bigger than the ones outside, storming forward. And you hear one of the guys shriek loudly, like a "Ah!" And he gets taken over, and he's downed. Gunshots start going off. The rats! The rats! What do you two wish to do?
Just try to hide and wait it out.
It's time to get out of Dodge, man.
Yeah.
Are you going to stay where you are? Are you going to switch rows? Are you going to run towards the back? You gotta run towards the front. What are you gonna do?
Don't want to run towards the back, that's for sure.
I follow. I run towards the back.
Oh, you are? I'm not.
Okay, are you gonna stay in your rows 3 and 4, or are you gonna switch?
Stay.
Yeah, I'd stay in 4.
All right. Lucky SOBs. All right. Once again, as you guys are running in your thing, David, once again, the row next to you, the same row, you hear that. And you hear little kind of skittering replies as though they're talking to one another. And the same row, hundreds of rats just sweep forward almost like a tidal wave, crawling over each other. And they scream forward. You hear people go, "No, no, no, rats!" And people are shouting. They're running back up the stairs. People, because there's no real handrail kind of there. People are falling onto this pool of what you're assuming is rats. But you only hear the squeaks and the noises. You don't see anything because it's too dark. With that being said, both of you roll a sanity check for me, please.
Yeah, that's fair. Nat 1.
18.
Okay.
That's 17 and I have a 1.
So, David, you're going to take
Yes.
Jesus, 6 damage.
Oh, jeez.
I got a really bad headache, and I just if like I'm skeeved out by the rats, so I'm gonna down another bottle, mid-range sized bottle, to cope. It's that much copium.
Can I tell?
Take 3 off your sanity for that. I'm gonna assume the alcohol is gonna help you enough, so you take 3 damage instead of 6. You're too inebriated to really understand the true core of a dozen men being eaten alive by gigantic rats.
I don't like rats.
All right, James, you're fine by it.
I once saw a rat drag a slice of pizza down a set of stairs.
That was a big rat.
That
was a big
rat.
piece of pizza too.
That is one big ass rat.
All right, one more turn, guys. What row are you going to be in?
I'm gonna stay in 3.
I'm gonna move to 3.
All right, let's see what happens.
It's the ultimate game of chess.
Once again, the same row that's
Oh,
happened the
jeez.
last 2 times.
I didn't have to
more
move.
rats storm forward, and they're chasing the guys up the stairs. And as
Hell
the rats
yeah.
kind of fall, like kind of run forward, there is this bit of pause, and then you hear boom, boom. These kind of slow clawed, heavy feet following closely behind the tidal wave of rats. What are you going to do?
Get my gun.
I'm
Move.
going to, yeah, what does James do? I'm a little drunk.
I'm gonna try to pull him back from that aisle. It sounds like it's coming from that aisle, right?
You guys are in aisle 3. It's coming from aisle 2.
Yes, I'm gonna try moving. I assume towards 4, away from it.
Okay. Are you guys just gonna pull back?
I'm
You
gonna,
guys gonna
can
try
I
to
put my
hide, or
hand
you
on
gonna
his
get ready to
shoulder, pull him
fire?
back, and get my gun out and try to hide. I'm trying to hide. And move
Okay,
him,
please
but-
both of you roll a dexterity. David, you're at disadvantage.
Oh no! I rolled an
That's-
8 and a nat 20, so I lose the nat 20 for the 8.
I got a 13.
Okay, so as you guys are going backwards, David manages to knock over one of the bottles, kind of onto the ground, and you have your gun out, and you see this rat walk forward, about the size of a human, about 5 feet tall. It's walking on its hind legs. It has a very large, like uterus, kind of like a cow area, and
That's a description.
it's a rat, but it's more humanoid than rat, but its face is still kind of that way, but it looks to you with like dead white eyes, and it blinks towards you, and it leans in kind of close. Red or foe?
Did that rat just speak to me? I'm a little drunk, James.
Yeah, it asked if you're a friend or foe.
It's a rat. I don't like rats.
James, what are you going to say? Because so James, are you going to say anything, or is that the last thing you guys say?
I
I've
think
only
that'd be
spoken
less.
to James, so James, it's up to
Yeah.
you.
I have to choose if I'd say something or not. I don't know if I'd had time to respond with his response right then. I would
Okay.
lean towards friend, but I don't know if I'd get it out in time.
Okay, so when he says, "I don't like rats," the rat kind of like has a sickening, just disgusting smile on his face. It goes, "Humans don't like rats. Rats don't like humans." And it looks at you and he goes, and you hear about a few dozen rats that are storming ahead stop in their tracks, and they go, and they turn around and start storming your direction. What are you two going to do?
I'd start yelling, "Friend, friend!"
Roll a charisma check for me,
Wait.
please.
Oh,
That's a straight roll, so it's a 5.
It's just the rat's just smiling at you now.
Okay.
What are you two going to do?
I'm gonna start drinking more because I don't like rats, and there's this big ass rat that's humanoid featured, and I don't like that. So I'm just gonna keep knocking it back. Donato's a little off the wagon.
I'm going to say friend, and then I'm going to say, point my gun at the big rat and say foe, kind of like a questioning tone.
Strength check, please, to intimidate.
Strength? Damn it.
Yeah, I tell you,
That's an 8.
James, you know what the difference is between a snitch and a rat?
No idea.
Well, I just let you. I'm just talking to myself, but I'm talking to you while you're
Delgado,
having the interaction.
or what's your name?
Donato.
Donato, the
Please
tiger.
roll, both of you. So as you take another sip of the one that you just started drinking, another bottle, that did you pull off the shelf or that's in your pockets?
It's I just picked up another shelf. The ones in the pockets are for later. No, we're
Okay,
still in here.
that one, the one that you just start drinking, tastes awful. Does not taste like alcohol.
And I just start pouring it out. It's disgusting.
You see on the label that it is a bottle. It's a bottle, but it's paper wrapped, like someone's wrapped like parchment around it, and with like a wax stamp, and written in like just lead, kind of like a lead pencil sort of thing. It just writes brain juice.
It's brain juice.
Please roll a sanity check for me. And James, it's your turn. What are you going to do?
I did the whole gun thing, and I don't know what the response was. I got an 8.
Oh, unaffected. She has no change in demeanor.
Shoot. Then I'm gonna start backing up away from them.
Okay, backing up where? Are you going to back up towards where the rats came from, or are you going to back up towards where the rats are?
Away from where the rats are, because that's where I know they are right now. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So you start backing up. Are you guys going to walk, run, hide? What are you going to do right now?
If Donato goes with, then I'll start running. If he isn't, then I'm walking backwards, so I can keep an eye on him as well in that dark light, of course, the darkly lit area, because I don't want to lose track of him.
Okay. Please roll, both of you, a luck check.
Bet. That's a 4, 6,
11.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry, 5. It's a 5.
David, you hear, and a bullet flies by and skins your arm. You take 1 physical damage.
Oh!
Above you, you hear, "Let loose, boys!" And you hear a series of Tommy guns start rattling off from the upstairs down through the floor. And you just hear a series of hundreds of bullets rain down through the entire house. Some are shooting through the floor, some are shooting diagonally, some are shooting right above you. The rat narrowly avoids all of it, dives down and runs towards her horde of rats, where they proceed to cover her and acting as physical body shields so she won't be harmed.
No.
You guys can make 30 feet. Please roll a strength check to see if you can double that. Get higher than 12.
I did not.
Ooh,
Rolled a 7.
I got a 14.
Okay, so James, you kind of got far. Donato, you're kind of stumbling because you're a little drunk. You just got shot. Everything's scared. James, you're fine. Donato, please roll a d20, please. Dex.
A Dex shaking.
Yeah. Well, I guess this is luck, really. This is kind of.
Ooh, Dex 12.
Okay. Yeah. So you manage to, you kind of hear a creaking floor above you, and you dodge to the right, and a bullet flies past, shooting where you would have been.
Woof.
The rat queen is perfectly fine. The bullets hit all the rats on top of her. She's unfazed. Roll another strength check for me, please, to see how far you guys get.
Another strength 16.
11.
11 and 16?
Mhm.
Right.
All right, so James, you managed to get to the exit. There is a large sewer pipe, but you can see right next to that sewer pipe, there's a metal ladder that seems to go up. Donato, you still haven't seen this yet.
Donato, we have a ladder or a pipe. What do we take?
I don't know, man. I just got shot. I was drinking brain juice. I just want to get out of here, man.
Yeah, but the rats are downstairs then.
I don't know.
You guys are upstairs. I'm gonna take the ladder.
Where are we? I can't get the taste out of my mouth. What is this brain juice anyway?
Did you manage to swallow any of it by chance?
That would be up to the dice. I would imagine as soon as it's bad, I would have spat it out, but that's an 18. 18, just a flat dice roll.
You increased your intelligence by 1, and I'll tell you when that goes away.
It's brain juice, folks. Brains.
Yeah, so you got enough in your mouth that the world seems to, while you're still drunk, the world seems to just be clearer, that you're understanding things a little bit more. When you hear a footstep, you just seem to know where that bullet's going to be pointed. It's just this, well, if he's pointing there, then clearly the gun's going to be here. David?
Yes.
Please roll your last luck check for me, please.
Last luck check coming up now. It's a 3.
You take 1 damage. So another bullet whizzes past to the ground and hits you.
Oh, they need to stop shooting up there.
And as James, as you start climbing through that ladder, you notice that the ladder kind of has a little latch on it. You open it, and it's the chimney. It's like the base of the chimney is where that ladder led to.
It was just a pipe going straight up.
I will say I'm bloodied.
You went into the pipe or you went into the ladder?
Oh no, the chimney is just the chute, I should say.
Yeah. So the ladder goes up and then it shoots and you can kind of crawl out. It's a large enough chimney that you can crawl out of comfortably.
Okay, so like a fireplace type.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a fireplace. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll kind of look around to see if I can see anything up there first before I crawl out. But yeah, and I'm gonna.
Please roll a sanity check for me.
Nat 20.
All right, so you see
This one.
as someone's running and shooting a gun, rats tackle him and drag him away. And he looks at you and his eyes with your eyes make contact and he screams, "Help!" But you immediately recognize him as the guy who would touch people when you guys were in middle school. He was that hugger guy that would like hug people too long.
A child or a teacher?
It was
When he was a child.
When you guys were all children.
So we were kids together.
Yes,
okay.
and you guys were like 12. He'd be the guy that comes up and like hugs you too long, rubs your shoulders when you don't want it. You're like, okay, no, thank you. And you keep telling him no, but he was that guy that just kept like, you're like, that guy's gonna be in trouble he's gonna be on a list somewhere one day.
And now he's getting eaten by rats, folks.
Yeah, and so you really don't feel that guilty. You're like, he was a pretty weird guy.
Yeah, he's a weird guy.
And so as he's dragged away, you're like, oh. And you crawl through. There doesn't seem to be anyone else. Either he was the last one, either everyone else has ran for it. You hear cars screeching in the distance, or anyone that's still here has been eaten. But it looks like the rats are dragging everyone down. David,
Yes.
Donato, as you are climbing up the ladder, you look back and the rat queen is kind of far in the distance and the lights are flickering above her head. She's walking closer forward and she points to your pocket and she goes, "Leave bottle."
How scary is she? And should I roll disadvantage for that because I'm still intoxicated? But I do have the plus for the intelligence.
This is a choice of yours. What do you want to do? You can leave it or you can keep it with you.
You did just drink brain juice.
I have at least 2 bottles.
I would assume that you each have 4 bottles. You'd have you have
only
jackets
taking
that
one.
have bottles and then you have pant pockets. So I'm assuming
take
you guys have
out
4 bottles. Although David,
bottle.
you dropped 1, so.
All right, so I'm down to 2, 3.
Three.
I'm down to 3.
Yeah, 3.
I'm gonna take 1 that I know is the least in value, and I'm going to try and just like give that to the rat lady.
She shouts, "All bottles!"
No, this is the only one. Just this one.
She starts hobbling a little faster towards you. She's still about 40 feet away.
Am I terrified or am I terrified?
You're too drunk to really make that decision. You're at you're on the ladder, so you can make one final choice. Are you going to leave the bottles, or are you going to climb the ladder?
I'm gonna leave one, and then I'll reluctantly take out the second. And if she continues coming, then I'll take out the third. But I'm gonna crack it open and start drinking from it without looking at the labels again.
Roll a luck for me, please.
That's a 9 on the die. That's a 10.
Yeah, it's just alcohol at this point. Yeah, so you put the one down, you put the second one down, and you start drinking to the third one. She goes, no, it's ours!
No, I just get a terrible taste of brain juice out of my mouth.
She goes, brain juice, drink the brain juice, get him!
Oh no! Oh no! Ladder!
So you climb the ladder. Do you bother shutting it, or do you leave it open?
The ladder or the?
Oh, so you get through the ladder into the fireplace. There's a hatch door. What do you bother?
As soon as I get to the top, I'm slamming it shut.
Okay. Do you bother trying to lock it, or like put anything on it? You're just gonna leave it like that.
Is there a lock or something that I can lock it with? What can I lock it with?
Roll an intelligence.
Would I be up there still?
20,
Yes.
and James would be there. I got a nat 20.
You see that there's a fire poker nearby that you can, yeah.
Go
Boop.
right in
So you
there.
do that, and as you guys take off, I'm assuming out of the house.
Yeah, try to get out. Yeah.
Yeah, as you guys are taking off out of the house, you look back, and there's an homage to the old woman in Evil Dead 2, where she's in the hatch in the basement trying to. And as you guys run out the door, you see people taking off. There's a few cars left behind. There's even one car still taking off. You're gonna try to get in that one, or are you guys just gonna take off on foot?
James, what do we do? I can't drive him. He's too drunk.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to take the car.
You're gonna try to take someone's car, or just hop in a car that someone's already getting ready to drive off in?
Oh, Grand Theft Auto.
I guess, yeah, we'll try to see if there's keys in the car that stayed.
Okay, so you look into the car. Yes, right there on the dashboard. They have no belief that anyone would have ever stolen their cars.
Okay. Yeah, we'll take that one.
Okay, so you guys drive off.
Locked out.
And so, James, you had one bottle?
Yeah, I was only grabbing one because I.
And David, you have none bottles, except for the one that
Is one.
Right.
that
Oh
you were
no, he
drinking.
dropped all of them. That's right.
No, he had one that he was drinking.
Yeah.
Oh, I would imagine I dropped it when she charged.
Okay, so yeah, so you got one bottle. As you guys, what do you guys drive back to? Drive back to your headquarters? Drive back to the billiard room? What are you gonna go to? You gonna just go home and get some rest? Do it tomorrow morning? What are you gonna do?
Should we return with? You think this is what they wanted? The bottle? And I'll be holding it up.
I don't know, man, but we should probably get this job done and go turn it in and see what they say. I gotta say, I just feel really sick right now. I drank a lot in a short amount of time.
Should probably get you a proper drink. So yeah, let's go turn this one in.
I think I'm done for the night.
All right, so you guys are going. So you drive to the billiard room.
You can coat the car all you want and barf. It's not ours. We don't care.
You guys return to the billiard room. You get to the guy sitting in the corner. He's drinking his little his scotch or whatever in the corner, watching a boxing match on this big screen, and he looks to you guys and he looks at you and goes, why are you guys all? How was the? Jesus Christ! What happened to you guys?
Timing could have been better.
I don't like rats.
Rats? What, you had a few rats you had to stomp on? What's the big deal?
These weren't your average rats.
Those average rats. It's an old liquor distillery. We just need you guys to grab. It's not a big deal. You guys run into trouble?
I think those rats are drinking the liquor.
So you got scared by a bunch of drunk rats?
There's something in the drinks.
He looks at his drink. Oh, the bottle. I've heard. Look, let me see. Which one did you get me? What you got me this strange drink?
I take out the one I have and give it to him.
Please roll a luck check.
Right, it's regular booze. 8 plus. Yeah, just 8.
It's an unlabeled bottle.
Unnatural 20.
A natural 20? Okay,
Yeah.
Okay. It is an unlabeled bottle, but there is a paper tag that seems to be like half waxed onto it, but it seems to have teared off. So whatever it was labeled, someone had ripped it off either in the scuffle or before then. So you hand it to the guy?
Mm-hmm. I'm giving the bottle to him.
Okay. And he looks and he goes, "So what's special about this? Is some good stuff?"
You said treasure. That's what we found behind the code.
I expected more. Did you not bring a bag with you guys or a suitcase or nothing? You just walked in there with your pockets?
There was a bit of an incident.
Incident with what?
The rats, man. The rats.
There's more than rats. There was a crew showed up. A loading crew, I'm guessing.
Ah. They're not supposed to show up till Thursday. Today is Thursday, by the way.
Yeah, that'd be today.
No, today's not Wednesday?
No.
Today's not Wednesday.
Damn it,
Oh,
man.
that's my bad, guys. That's my bad. They show up every Thursday. Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
Well, you guys came out alive. You guys came out alive, and you got me some. And he pops the top off of this bottle, and he goes, "You guys want any?"
Oh, no.
Donato's been sampling a little bit to make sure he got something good, but
I also feel,
I think
I know what's gonna happen. Just no.
So James, did you try any of this alcohol, this bottle?
No, I have not.
So this guy starts drinking this, and he's just, it's just like piss.
Dios mío, no.
His eyes kind of dilate, and he's like, "Oh, that feels actually really. That's just a unique taste to it." And he drinks a little bit more, and that's actually really good. What brand is this? You said there was more of this?
You shouldn't drink any more of that. I found one that was called Brain Juice, and it wasn't very good. It was really nasty.
He's like, okay, buddy, Brain Juice, all right.
Hey, don't all right, me, all right? I'll tell you who, all right. What are you gonna do? You're gonna come into my house and kick my dog and tell me I'm wrong?
He goes, "You, sir."
James,
well, I need to smoke. I need to smoke. And he takes the bottle and keeps chugging the bottle. And he walks outside. And he goes, "Come here, I still don't have a lighter. Come here, I need your lighter."
I don't go near him.
As he's walking out the door, he turns back to you with the doorway open. He goes, "I need a freaking lighter."
Get your own lighter.
And as you see that, you see he's standing on the sidewalk from behind him because he's facing you in the doorway. You see rats begin to swarm outside of the sewer, the kind of drainage, and they all start piling around him. He is entirely oblivious. They start sniffing around. He goes, "What are all these freaking rats doing here?"
They look like the rats from the house.
They are the rats from the house.
I
told
hate
you.
Rats.
They grab him and proceed to pull him down. Are you going to do anything?
No, because he hasn't paid us yet.
He was rude.
I'm sorry. He was supposed to leave money for you guys. I left that bit up. But yes,
okay.
he did pay you guys a few $100 each.
Oh.
I forgot to put that
good.
I still don't hate him. I still don't help him because he was rude to me.
Yeah. So as he kind of gets hit, he hits the ground hard. His head cracks open on the ground, and the door begins to swing back and forth, open and close. And every time it swings open and close, and you see less of him, just slowly being dragged. There's more rats grabbing him, and there's less of him, until finally his figure disappears into the drainage, and the rats are gone. And so ends our session of Serling City House.
Oh, that was oofa.
Good thing Donato did not get carried off by a rat.
I hate rats. Oh, thank you everyone for joining us for this very fuzzy episode of Serling City.
It's a ratty episode, Fuzzy. I was gonna make them
episode.
naked, like mole rat kind of things. I was like, no, that's too haunting. Naked rats is disgusting. Thank you, everyone.
This is a lot of fun.
I'll see you next time.